In brightest day and blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight, and let all those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light. Bam! Can you see it? Can you see it? Yeah! Willpower, baby! Welcome to another episode of the Comic Stand with me, Mr. Dark Phoenix, and my hanging co-host, Spider-Man. He'll say hi to you guys eventually, just you wait. Green Lantern news of sorts. Seeing as how we don't talk about the first Green Lantern movie, they're thinking about rebooting it and adding in fan favorite Jon Stewart. Because honestly, that's who it should have been the first time. Or they shouldn't have cast Ryan Reynolds as Hal Jordan, because that was a complete and utter disaster. Because he's more of like Kyle Ratner, the Joker, the more the jokey kind of like Green Lantern. But moving on from that, they're thinking about adding Jon Stewart, because most of us who grew up on the Justice League cartoon, he was the first one that we saw. Versus that, he's like a fan favorite. Besides like Kyle Ratner, but in order to add him, they had to go through Emerald Twilight, and that's like a lot of movies. Just introduce him. So let's just stick with that, Jon Stewart. The big question is, would they reboot Green Lantern completely, or would they just basically erase the first one and start off with the second one? Now, certain things they need to keep is Mark Strong as Sinestro, because I felt he did perfect in that role, and I felt like they need to just basically let him be Sinestro, but let Jon Stewart handle whatever they have to throw at him, and just basically like, oh, he wasn't around the first time, don't worry, you'll be fine. Just use your willpower and you'll be perfectly fine. But the bigger question is, who should play Jon Stewart? I have the ring. I'm African American. I could be Jon Stewart. Nah. Besides me, Common, I'll probably get flagged and disliked for this video, but I think Common would do really good. Why not? Why couldn't Common be a superhero? Who else is there? Will Smith, maybe? He's more jokey too, but he could be serious. Maybe him. Now I'm thinking Isaiah Mustafa for this role, because I want to see him in a superhero movie, but they wanted him to be Luke Cage, and I'm like, ugh, that's already reserved for Terry Crews, in my opinion. So I think Isaiah Mustafa would do good in this role, but I feel like the storyline should just be the Sinestro Corps, or basically having Jon Stewart be introduced to the Green Lantern Corps as being like basically Ryan Reynolds as Green Lantern is off God knows where, and Jon Stewart is picked as the Earth Green Lantern, and he has to be the good one, because Ryan Reynolds is the bad one. So you have to be the good Green Earth Lantern and just do good, do as we say, and all that good stuff. And they introduced the Chipmunk, so we have to do that. But that's just what I'm thinking. If you guys think somebody else should be Jon Stewart, or you think they should use another Green Lantern, please don't hesitate to comment in the crotch bar below and sound off on Twitter at Mr. Dark Phoenix. This has been another episode of the Comic Stand with Green Lantern rumors and news. What do you guys think they should do for the movies? Do you think that... I think they need to go... I think seeing as how DC can connect their movies, I think it would be good for them to introduce Green Lantern to maybe Man of Steel or Arrow. Not necessarily back to TV, but, you know, they can definitely connect, whether, you know, if they feel like it. So I feel that Jon Stewart would be a good choice for this. And then, you know, eventually we can start connecting other characters, and then once the Green Lantern movie does good, then maybe other movies can get the green light, and then DC can do everything slowly instead of trying to force everything down our throats. But I feel like they should go back to Cadmus, introduce that, make Amanda Waller fat. I don't care. She's skinny in the 52. She's fat. That's why she's the Wall. She's a big, intimidating African American woman, and that's how we have to keep her. Because she's the only person that can, you know, figure everything out, because she's intimidating. She's not like, you know, saying she's timid because she's big, but she's just in her shell. She's just confident and big, and just, you know, she'll tell you whatever. She doesn't care. She'll do all that stuff. So they need to go with that. They can introduce a lot of space related things, tease a lot of other stuff, you know, with the Sinestro Corps and everything. Have Jon Stewart versus Mark Strong as Sinestro. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see Green Lantern done right, with the right people behind it this time. DC might have their head in the game late, but better late than never. So what do you think about what I had to say? I'd love to hear your opinions, or what you think they should do. Don't forget to leave the comment down below. Give me a big thumbs up for this video with my Green Lantern Willpower ring. Give me a thumbs up with the Green Lantern ring. Let's pound the screen. Pound it. Yeah. Let's do that. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. And always remember to geek out and enjoy your lives. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned next week for another episode.